Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you are new here, then hello, my name's Libby and I'm so happy you've clicked on this video and I really hope you enjoy it. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I haven't done a lot of these on my channel, but a few weeks ago I uploaded my very first get to know me tag, and from the looks of it you guys really enjoyed it. You liked learning a little bit more about me, so I thought we could do another one of them for today's video. As you guys know, at the minute on Mondays I am posting Christmas content. This is the one day of the week where all my Christmas videos are being posted. So obviously, of course, I wanted to make this video a little bit more festive as well. So I thought for this week we could do the Christmas Get to Know Me tag and kind of merge the two ideas together. So not only in today's video will you be learning about me, but you'll also be learning about what I like to do for Christmas and just how extreme I am for Christmas. Because it's fair to say me and my family are quite extra for Christmas. We do take it to the next level, and I just generally love Christmas time as well. Obviously, if we're being technical about it, my favourite time of year is autumn, but Christmas is a very close second, and I feel like everyone has to love Christmas. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. It's going to be a very chilled and relaxed one. As you can see, I've just thrown on a jumper. I've really not put a lot of effort in for today's video, but I just want to chat with you guys and be really personal and upfront with you, and I just feel like dressing calm and relaxed is the perfect way to do so as well. So please make sure to play along with me down below if you want to answer the questions yourself. I would love to hear your responses, and also remember to like and subscribe if you like what you see in today's video too. So much like the last Get to Know Me video I made, there are 20 questions in today's video, so I'm going to try and keep it as short and sweet as possible because I do have a tendency to just chatter on and on. Sometimes people actually have to tell me to stop because it gets ridiculous sometimes, and I also tend to speed up my talking as well. Sometimes I talk so fast that you can't even understand what I'm saying, so I'm going to try and keep it really relaxed, really short and simple for you guys, just so you understand what I'm saying and what point I'm getting to. So jumping straight in, the first question is, when do you start getting excited for Christmas Day? And I would say normally I do start getting excited quite early. I get excited from the minute we hit December really. This year it was a little bit different. I got excited a lot earlier because I started getting festive a lot earlier. I would honestly say between the start to the middle of November, that's when I was starting to get excited for Christmas. But I feel like a lot of people did that this year. Obviously it's been such a crazy year. We just want to start feeling a little bit happier and have something to look forward to. So it's completely understandable why people did start getting so excited so early on, and I was definitely one of them. I've been looking forward to Christmas for about 2 months now. But I would say usual in a normal year when we are very busy and our time is normally full up with all different things, I usually start getting excited for Christmas Day just as we turn into December time. Question number 2 is, do you still have an advent calendar? And yes, of course I do. I feel like everyone should have an advent calendar. It doesn't matter what age you are. I briefly showed it in last week's video, but at the minute I currently have 3 advent calendars and I absolutely love every single one of them. The first advent calendar I got is a Christmas tea light candle calendar, and basically in that every single day you get a different scented tea light, and it is going really well. I'm using them all up slowly but surely, and I think it is a really good idea to get for someone if you want a little bit more of an inexpensive calendar. I think it is a really good option. The second calendar was from my mum, and it is a number 7 beauty calendar, and I really love this one again. It has got such good items in it. On some days as well you even get a little voucher which you spend in store, so you can literally get exactly what you want. So that is a really good advent calendar as well. I've not had one of them before. And then my final advent calendar is one I get every single year. My nan really kindly makes me one by hand, so she literally goes out to the shops or goes online and orders all the gifts and wraps them up herself and puts them in the box. They're normally just little gifts here and there like shampoo and conditioner and hairspray, but there are some fun things in there as well, and it's just such a sweet and thoughtful gift, and I absolutely love that she does that for me every year. She does it for everyone in the family. Question number 3 is, what are your favourite Christmas movies? And this is such a hard one because they are making so many Christmas movies at the minute. Me and Callum have been watching them in the evening time, and literally there is so many to choose from. They are just pumping out so many at the minute. I can't get over it. I honestly feel like there is the perfect Christmas film for anyone. There is always one that's going to suit you just because there is so many to choose from. But my personal favourite I would have to say is The Polar Express. I really love that film. We usually watch that one on Christmas Eve. It is normally what we watch just before Christmas, but like I said, there is so many to choose from. I would literally be happy with any film that you put on if it is a Christmas film. Question number 4 is, have you ever had a white Christmas? And the answer to that is no. Unfortunately, I have never had a white Christmas. I do live in the UK, so we do get snow, but it's never normally around December time. It's normally too cold in December to have a white Christmas. It does have to get a little bit warmer before it snows, so I've unfortunately never had one. I would really love to have one. I think it would be so magical if it were to happen, but why I still live in the UK, I think the chances of it happening are very unlikely. Question number 5 is, where do you usually spend Christmas? Every Christmas I've had so far I've spent at my parents' house, and we are still spending Christmas there this year as well. I absolutely love my parents' house. I still live here currently at the minute. I would say our home is very sociable. The way it is all planned out, you can easily talk to everyone, and all the rooms in our home are sort of interlinked together as well, so it's really easy to walk around, especially when there are a lot of you in there at once. And and it's also really easy in our home to just be really social and talk to each other really easily too. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it does. But that's the main reason why we have Christmas at our home, because it's a lot more spacious. It's really easy to get around and do what you need to do in it. Apologies guys, my camera battery just died, but we are moving on to the next question now. Question 6 is, what is your favorite Christmas song? And my Christmas song by far is The Christmas Song. Obviously I love every single Christmas song. I think they're all great and I love having them on a playlist, but in regards to my favorite song, it is definitely The Christmas Song. I think it is such a lovely song. I especially love the version by Pentatonics. If you haven't heard it already, definitely go and check it out. Just in general, they've got some really lovely Christmas albums. They are an a cappella group, so all their songs have no music or no instruments being used. It's all purely through their mouths and their bodies. They do have a really lovely group of Christmas albums, so definitely go check them out if you haven't already. Question number 7 is, do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? And before a couple of years ago we didn't. Very recently, within the past 4 or 5 years, I would say we have got Christmas Eve boxes which my mum makes for us, and even though it's not necessarily a present, it is a gift that we do open on Christmas Eve. But in regards to all our presents that are meant for Christmas, we don't open any of them. We don't do any of that. We wait till Christmas Day when everyone's here and we open them all together. Question number 8 is, what holiday traditions are you looking forward to this year? And I was actually thinking about this the other day, because one thing my family do, which is very random, I don't think I've met anyone else yet that does this, is when we come to opening our stockings, we all sit in a circle. Everyone in my family has a stocking and we go around the circle and open them one by one. And obviously this process takes a really long time, and when I was a child I thought it was the most annoying thing in the world. As you can imagine, when you are a kid you just want to open your presents and see what you got, and it used to really frustrate me that we went around in a circle and literally did it one by one. Not to mention there's 10 of us in my family at the minute, so whenever I would open a present I would have to wait another 9 people to open another one. So it is a lengthy process and it does take more or less the whole day. But when I was thinking about the other day, I actually really enjoying it that way now, and you really get a chance to see the person appreciate your present, and you also really get a chance yourself to look at all the gifts you got and really thank everyone personally. So I really like that we do it that way, even though I did used to not really enjoy it. I just overall really love how personal it makes the experience, and it's definitely going to be something that I move on to my future children. I think not only is it a really good way to learn patience and control, but it's also a really good way to give thanks and just be really appreciative too. Question number 9 is your Christmas tree real or fake? And at the minute in our house we have about 6 Christmas trees, I think. Obviously some are small. I have one in my room that's literally tiny. My sister has the same, and then we have 3 others that are dotted around in the house, and they are all fake. We don't have any real trees. We don't really like real trees. I personally prefer fake Christmas trees because you can make them do or look exactly how you want them to, but I completely understand why people prefer real Christmas trees as well. Obviously you don't get the same smell when you have a fake one, but nevertheless I personally prefer a fake Christmas tree, and I will probably continue that in the future when I do get a proper Christmas tree. But I know it can be a very touchy subject and people have mixed opinions about it, so let me know below what your preference is and what you like to have for Christmas. Question number 10 is, what time do you usually get up on Christmas morning? And obviously this is very different to when I was younger. I honestly don't know what me and my sisters put my parents through when we were younger. We used to get up at the most ridiculous times and just sent back to bed because it was so late or early in the morning. I don't know. Nowadays, now we are quite a bit older, I would say we still wake up a little bit earlier. We usually wake up about 6 AM, 7 AM, but it's nowhere near how early we used to wake up. We mainly wake up now because obviously Christmas is a really busy day and there's lots of stuff you got to do before everyone starts coming over, and mainly because as well we are still all really excited on Christmas as well. We're really lucky there's a lot of us that live in this household, so as soon as one of us is awake on Christmas, the rest of us usually wake up at the same time. Question number 11 is, what is your all-time favourite holiday food, snack or treat? I really love Christmas Day, especially for the food. Christmas dinner is my favourite, but in regards to my favourite snack or treat, I would have to say it's definitely Christmas pudding, mainly because Christmas is the only time that you ever really get this. You don't really get this any other time in the year, and it is one of my favourite desserts. I really love it. I think it is so tasty, and lucky for me, not a lot of people eat it in my family either, so it's usually just mainly for me whenever we get one. I just think it is the best pudding in the world. You guys probably know, but I do have a sweet tooth. I really love desserts and sweet food, and Christmas pudding is just honestly one of my favourites. It is so festive and such a good treat to have, and if I'm honest, I wish more places stocked it throughout the year. Question number 12 is, be honest, do you prefer giving or receiving gifts better? And again, when I was a child, I would have to say I much preferred receiving gifts more, but as you get older and I feel like you start giving the gifts and paying for the gifts and also just putting a lot more time and effort choosing the presents, I feel like you really enjoy giving them more and seeing people's reactions and seeing if you've done a good job of what you've bought. So I would definitely say a lot more recently, since taking a lot of time in choosing the gifts, I definitely enjoyed giving them more. Question number 13 is, what would be your dream place to visit during Christmas? And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have actually been to my dream place for Christmas. As you guys know, I've been very lucky in my lifetime to go to Florida an awful lot, lot, and it's my favourite place in the world. I just love it out there. It is so great, and I've actually been lucky enough to go out there for Christmas time as well. I've been out there twice. We went 2 years in a row. The first year when we went out there, we flew back home on the 21st, so technically we still did spend Christmas here in the UK, but the second time we went, we flew home on Boxing Day, so we did spend Christmas out in Florida. And like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really didn't enjoy it. I didn't like being away from my home comforts, and it just really didn't feel like Christmas Day to me at all. It's fair to say they've got a really different way of living over in America. Everywhere was open and it was just like a normal day. Obviously we were staying in a villa, we didn't have any decorations up, we could hardly take any presents out there, and like I said, it really just didn't feel like Christmas or what I usually expect from Christmas. So even though I did really enjoy spending my time out there, I really like Christmas over there in general. I just would much prefer to spend Christmas Day at home in my home comforts with everything that I know. Question number 14 is, are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? And I definitely have to say that I fail. I'm so bad at wrapping, but I am very lucky as well because Callum actually loves wrapping, and my favourite thing to do with presents is decorate them, like do the final touches. So we've got a really good system going at the minute. He wraps all the presents and then I do the final touches, write all the labels out and put the bows on them and all that, and they've actually come out looking really good this year. I'm so happy with them. We put a lot of time and effort into them, so I'm super lucky to have Callum and that he is able to wrap the presents and do a good job of it, and then I just do the final touches and make them look pretty. Question number 15 is, what's your typical Christmas day? And as I said previously, we usually wake up about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. We all run out and my mum actually makes a stocking for me and my sisters as well as Callum and my nephew too. So there's normally 5 stockings in the lounge waiting for us, and the people that still live in the household all open the presents there. Then once they're all opened, obviously we get ready for the day. We all get showered and dressed and do our hair and makeup, and we also start on Christmas dinner. We start prepping stuff, and then people start coming over. So this is my nan and my granddad and my sister, and then they also bring a stocking full of presents as well, and that's when we do the circle where we all open everything one at a time. And as I said, this takes a really long time. By the time we finish, it's normally more or less time for lunch. So then after that we have our lunch or our Christmas dinner, and then we open presents from relatives as well. So these are like cousins and just other family members that aren't with us at the minute. And then to finish off the day, obviously everyone's really full, they've all had their dinner now. We do get out a cheese board and some snacks and things, but we just spend the rest of the evening really talking and playing games, and that is just my favourite time of the day. I feel like everyone plays games on Christmas, it's just what you do, but we have such a good time. There is so many laughs, and it is just usually the perfect end to the perfect day. Question number 16 is, what is your most memorable holiday moment? And this is a really hard one because obviously there has been so many, but one of them I would have to say would be the first year that I met Callum. We decided that for that year Callum was going to spend the morning with his parents who live in London, and then he was going to drive down to Bournemouth where I live and spend the afternoon with my parents and family. And we had that all planned out. Obviously I was super excited because it was the first Christmas we were actually spending together, and he rings me up about midday and says he's got a flat tire and nowhere's open and he's not going to be able to come down. And obviously I get really upset. I'm really frustrated because I was so looking forward to him coming down and spending Christmas together, but he just says to me on the phone that there's no way anywhere's going to be open and he's going to have to stay up with his parents for the day. I just remember being so upset and like disheartened because I was looking forward to it so much. And then a couple of hours go by and there's a knock on the front door, and it's him. He wanted to surprise me. He showed up at the door with flowers and my presents as well, and it was just such a sweet thing. Even though it did upset me for a couple of hours, the end result was absolutely amazing. Question number 17 is, what would your dream Christmas gift be? And I feel like this is a little bit of a cheat of an answer, but my dream gift is to get a house. Obviously nobody's going to gift that to me. It's going to be a present from myself to myself, but still that is the main thing I'm looking forward to buying. That is the main thing I'm working towards getting, and Christmas is a really special time at the minute because I'm getting lots of gifts and things to prepare me for my home. Question number 18 is, what makes the holidays special for you? I feel like a lot of people are going to agree with me when I say this, but it is most definitely family. Especially after the year we've had, we've hardly spent any time with our family or other people. They are honestly the most important things in the world and what makes Christmas special. This year honestly I don't feel like the food's the most important thing. I don't feel like presents are the most important thing. It's just literally spending time with your family and being able to be with them, and I feel like we're all going to appreciate that a lot more, not just this year but in the future as well, and it is really the only thing that I care about doing this Christmas. Question number 19 is, how will you be spending Christmas this year? And I feel like I kind of spoke about that in all these questions that have been asked, but this year we are still spending Christmas at my house and doing it more or less exactly the same as we had every single year. Due to the government's restrictions, we are very lucky that everyone is still able to come to our house because we do have 3 households, so that is perfect. So we're going to be able to keep it more or less the same as usual, which I'm so happy with. I'm so appreciative of it, and we're just going to spend a lot of time talking, obviously a lot of laughs. We have got 5 days in total to spend together, so we are definitely going to be taking advantage of it, and I'm just super excited for the 23rd and for that day to start, and I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for it for a very long time. And finally, question number 20, the last question, is do you have any New Year's resolutions? And I feel like I'm actually going to make a completely separate video of this like I did at the start of this year, because there is a few, and even though they mainly stay the same every year, they do slightly change a bit and you learn more about yourself. But I would say my main New Year's resolution for next year, 2021, is to just kind of understand myself more and do more things for myself. I really want 2021 to be a year of change, a year of starting new things, and I feel like, again, more than ever, everyone's going to have this kind of mindset, especially after the year that we've had. When everything's been put on hold and restricted, you really start to realize what's important to you and what you want your life to be, and I've definitely done that, so I'm really looking forward to making change in 2021. I'm really just doing what I want to do and creating a really happy and beautiful life. They were all the 20 questions for this week's Get to Know Me Christmas tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and answered some of these questions as well by yourself. If you did enjoy this video and found it entertaining, then please let me know by liking and also leaving me a comment below. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, or just want to chat to me in general, then please pop them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. As I said, join into this video, answer the questions yourself. I would love to hear what your opinions are and what you think about Christmas. I will leave all the questions linked below in the description if you want to follow them yourself or just look at them again. And also, if you like what you see in today's video and you want to see more from my channel in the future, then please remember to subscribe too. Subscribing to me is the best way to keep up to date with everything going up on this platform, and is also a really good way to support me as well. I'm currently uploading 2 videos a week, both on a Monday and on a Friday, so there is tons of content going up on this channel and there already is a lot to watch as well. I would really love for you guys to follow me on this journey and join the family, so please don't forget to subscribe if you like what you see and you want to see more. But that's all I've got to say for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel a lot better. I feel like you guys know a lot more about me now. As always, if you've made it this far to the end of the video, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day whatever you might be doing. Stay safe, and I will hopefully see you very soon in next week's video. Bye!